The relationship between Magnus Carlsen and Rameshbabu Praggnanandhaa is noteworthy and multifaceted. Their mutual admiration for each other's skills fosters a unique fan-mentor dynamic that transcends mere competition. This emotional depth significantly enhances the intrigue and stakes of their matches, rendering each encounter even more captivating. The opening phase of the game establishes a vital foundation, with Magnus opting for the English opening, while Praggnanandhaa proactively responds with the solid move of e6. This strategic initiation not only reflects the thorough preparation each player undertakes but also demonstrates their profound understanding of the intricate dynamics that characterize chess. As the game unfolds, Magnus adopts an increasingly aggressive stance, marked by rapid pawn advancements aimed at asserting control over the board. This assertive strategy challenges Praggnanandhaa's defenses, illustrating the tactical nuances that evolve during high-stakes chess matches. In the early phases, Magnus focuses on developing his knights and securing control over critical squares, showcasing his aggressive yet calculated approach to the game. Such proper piece development is not merely advantageous, it is essential for establishing a formidable position in chess. In response, Praggnanandhaa effectively counters Magnus' aggressive tactics by reinforcing his pawn structure and prioritizing the safety of his pieces. This strategic emphasis on defense underscores the pivotal role that solid defensive play plays in chess, particularly when facing an opponent of Magnus' caliber. As the game continues, both competitors strive to dominate the center of the board, an essential aspect for achieving a favorable position in chess. This battle for central control is a hallmark of effective play and is often a decisive factor in the outcome of matches. Magnus assumes a critical role in the dynamics of the game, as his responses significantly influence the unfolding strategy. His movements are not merely reactive, they are integral to maintaining equilibrium on the board, highlighting the interconnectedness of decision-making in chess. Furthermore, the importance of pawn structure becomes increasingly evident, as both players concentrate on the strategic protection and advancement of their pawns. The positioning and flow of pawns can dictate the trajectory of the game, exemplifying the depth of strategic considerations within chess. The psychological dimension of the competition also surfaces, as both players must skillfully anticipate each other's moves while reacting in real time. This mental battle is of equal importance to the physical arrangement of pieces on the board, further enriching the complexity of chess. Moreover, the game reinforces the critical significance of time management in chess, particularly as Magnus finds himself with only 22 seconds remaining on the clock. Such time constraints can profoundly influence decision-making processes, adding another layer of pressure to the encounter. Praggnanandhaa's decision to accept a draw demonstrates his pragmatic approach, particularly when facing an esteemed opponent like Magnus. This strategic choice reflects his awareness of the necessity to preserve his competitive edge in the tournament landscape. Ultimately, the draw represents a positive outcome for Praggnanandhaa, enabling him to commence the tournament on a strong note against one of the world's top players. Such results can instill confidence and momentum for the upcoming rounds, highlighting the psychological dynamics at play in high-level chess.
This match marks the third encounter between Magnus Carlsen and Nihal Sarin in the years 2023 and 2024, following two previous draws. As they face each other once again, their rivalry intensifies. Nihal Sarin has garnered a reputation for his remarkable speed chess abilities, a trait that has caught the attention of Magnus Carlsen. This dynamic significantly heightens the competitive atmosphere of their match. The game commences with the classic Queen's Gambit opening, which underscores both players' strategic methodologies. Magnus' choices during the initial moves will prove critical to determining the game's eventual outcome. Nihal's decision to capture a pawn on a7 reflects a calculated strategy aimed at undermining Magnus' position. Such a move exemplifies the pivotal role that pawn structure plays in the game of chess. Magnus effectively employs his bishop pair, in contrast to the relative inactivity of Nihal's bishops. The configuration of their pieces is essential for the ongoing progression of the game. Magnus' choice to advance rook to b4 presents a formidable attacking threat. This move underscores the critical nature of tactical awareness and counterplay in elite-level chess. The knight's advance to h4 by Magnus highlights a distinctly aggressive strategy, aimed at seizing control of key squares and exerting pressure on Nihal's kingside. This scenario accentuates the significance of maintaining piece activity in chess. Nihal's response with queen to g4 signifies a notable shift in momentum, illustrating how counterattacks can alleviate pressure and modify the dynamics of the game. This aspect emphasizes the necessity for adaptability in chess. The exchange of rooks between Magnus and Nihal encapsulates the ongoing struggle for material equilibrium, wherein the trading of pieces can either bolster or undermine a player's position. A comprehension of these dynamics is essential for success. Magnus' bold pawn advance underscores the intricate tactical nuances present in chess, drawing attention to the implications of pawn structure for both offensive maneuvers and defensive strategies. Such a move can precipitate unforeseen complications. Time management proves pivotal in this match, as Nihal is faced with a mere 29 seconds remaining on his clock. This time pressure heightens the risk of errors, potentially altering the outcome of the game significantly. The advancing c-pawn emerges as a focal point within the game, illustrating how a solitary pawn can engender imbalances and create avenues for aggressive strategies. This scenario highlights the dynamic essence of chess. There were instances during the match where Magnus Carlsen could have made more advantageous moves, such as overlooking a winning opportunity with queen to g5. These lapses underscore the critical nature of time management within the game. Throughout the match, Nihal Sarin exhibited robust defensive tactics, successfully countering Magnus' aggressive maneuvers. His capacity to withstand pressure was instrumental in securing a draw. Ultimately, the match highlights the exceptional skill levels of both competitors, with Nihal demonstrating his ability to hold his ground against one of the world's foremost players. Their previous encounters further underscore the intensity of their competitive rivalry.
The significance of the match is underscored by Vidit's recent draw against Arjun, as he seeks to enhance his standing within the tournament. Conversely, Magnus Carlsen is highly motivated, aiming for his first victory. Magnus Carlsen employs a thorough strategy that incorporates a fair play check prior to each game, ensuring that players refrain from utilizing any electronic devices. This practice reinforces the integrity of the tournament and upholds the principles of fair competition. In this match, Magnus plays with the white pieces, striving to establish a slight advantage, while Vidit, renowned for his solid and resilient play, adopts a defensive posture. The juxtaposition of their contrasting styles creates an engaging dynamic, setting the stage for a riveting game. Magnus seeks to simplify the game by initiating piece exchanges, operating under the belief that a reduced number of pieces will favor his strategic approach as the match advances. This tactic serves to illustrate his confidence and proficiency in endgame scenarios. The isolation of the d4 pawn represents a pivotal moment that can generate pressure, thus enabling Magnus to exert control over the board. This strategic decision underscores the delicate interplay between risk and opportunity inherent in the game of chess. Magnus' meticulous positioning, exemplified by his decision to advance the king, reflects his deep understanding of centralization and board control, elements that are crucial in chess. This maneuver also exemplifies his tactical foresight and situational awareness. Centralization is particularly significant in chess, especially within endgame contexts, as it allows pieces to command a broader range of squares and generate threats. Throughout the match, Magnus adeptly demonstrates this centralization strategy. Time management emerges as a critical factor in chess, particularly during high-stakes encounters. Vidit finds himself grappling with time pressure, which adversely affects his decision-making amidst Magnus' aggressive gameplay. The structure of pawns plays a vital role in endgame scenarios, as robust pawns can cultivate winning opportunities. Magnus focuses on advancing his pawns, subsequently placing significant pressure on his opponent and enhancing his strategic position. The match unfolds amidst a fierce struggle, with both players seizing opportunities to claim an advantage. Ultimately, Magnus Carlsen's strategic acumen and tactical maneuvers culminate in his well-deserved victory. Carlsen's performance during the Queen endgame proves particularly noteworthy, showcasing his expert grasp of intricate chess tactics. His calculated waiting moves highlight his profound understanding of critical endgame positions. In the aftermath of the game, post-match analysis reveals the players' unwavering commitment to continuous learning and self-improvement in their craft. Their discussions surrounding various strategies persist even after departing the chessboard, underscoring their enduring passion for the game of chess.